Vampires. That's what they are. 3 lots are out of me since yesterday.
I'm sorry, Mr. Kilshaw. It's very necessary.
I don't feel too bad, mind. I reckon it does you good, don't you? I mean, them doctors in the old days, they knew a thing or two. But when your blood gets rich, it stands to reason, doesn't it? You get your blackouts and blood pressure, things like that.
Just keep the swab there a minute or two, will you?
Will do, Dracula.
Hello, Keith. How are you settling in?
Do I know you?
I don't think so. Why?
You said the Christian name.
Well, I'll call you Mr. Alders if you prefer it. Right, will you take these, please?
Chlorpromazine.
Go to the top of the class. Your tablets.
No, your tablets. The game is you sell them to me.
I'm not playing games.
Suppose I don't take them.
Well, that's your
Funeral.
decision.
Game, set, and match.
Glad that was you.
Cooking himself a great big duodenal, that lad.
He's so tense the whole time.
Him and his books. All work and no play makes Jack a right little so-and-so.
But it's necessary sometimes.
Slogging it.
Study, when you know so much depends upon an exam.
Whose exam are we talking about?
Well, I have a lot at stake, and I've made certain plans. If I don't do myself justice in those finals...
Mr. Warner, 2 milligrams trinitrin.
You'll be in the dishwasher today, nurse. You, practically an SRN.
Practically. Menu not to your satisfaction? You don't like the food?
I heard.
Never mind, it was potluck today. You'll be able to look at a menu later for tomorrow's meals.
Who says I'll be here tomorrow?
You're here for an investigation.
Well, that's what you call it.
Well, until you've had the results of your x-rays and blood tests...
Negative, the lot.
Oh?
The whole bloody lot.
Well, then excuse me for asking, but why are you here?
If you must know, I've lost a bit of weight.
Must be a reason for it.
Oh, yes, anything from arthritis to carcinoma.
Well, until you've been investigated...
I have. Once at Christmas, once at Easter.
And?
I told you, negative. All these tests do is hold up my work, my finals. Ever heard of them?
It's all right for you.
You think so?
Well, more tests are behind you. Why that remind, Diane? Tomorrow, 4 stricken hours with Sister watching me every minute, noting down everything I do.
Better the devil, you know.
Roast beef, please. Just take a simple thing like dressings. Normally I can do them blindfold. As soon as I know someone's watching... What was it like when you did your walk test?
Care of the patient? Don't remember.
Oh, come on.
I tell you, I don't remember.
You're very edgy these days.
Am I?
You still keyed up over your finals?
No, not at all.
Is that it?
All I need.
Had the same yesterday and the day before. You were one of these factory kids. Yeah, well, not the kind of boy I'd like to be stuck on a desert island with. It takes all sorts.
The way he spoke to you when you were trying to be friendly.
Not bothered.
Just because he called him by his first name.
Are you really concerned about the way he spoke to me?
I think I'll spend the rest of my lunch here in the library.
Oh, no, listen,
See you later.
Oh, Nurse Patel?
Sister?
You know that Nurse Longhurst is doing her ward situation test tomorrow?
She has mentioned it, sister.
Well, I shall be relying on you to help.
Help, sister.
You act as her junior nurse. I'm putting her in charge of the ward for a while. She should manage all right, providing she gets cooperation from all the staff. It is only for a few hours, nurse.
Yes, sister. Next.
Right, champ, you're on. Stand by for action.
Now, Mr. Kilshaw, please.
Mind you, I'm not the weight I was. Go on. Go on. I'm just a shadow for myself. Last summer in Brighton, I got one of those talking machines and a voice said, 1 at a time, please.
Thank you. Mr. Alders, please. Would you take your dressing gown off, please?
Not much privacy, is there?
Does it matter in hospital?
To some people, yes.
Don't forget your saddle. Give the machine a kick, nurse. I think it's jammed.
Is that your idea of humour?
You don't have to take offence, lad.
That's all, gentlemen.
Seriously, I think you should eat something.
You think so?
Build up your resistance a bit. It's all them books, if you ask me.
I didn't.
I said that's all, gentlemen.
Filling your head with that stuff when you should be resting. Need to read a novel or something.
I'll tell you something. If Keith Aldis gives me any aggro on my ward test tomorrow, I'm going to bop him one.
Much good that'll do you.
Yeah, and that's positively the last word I'm going to say on nursing today. Let tomorrow look after itself.
Exactly.
Next thing is what to wear tonight. We're going to this new place in the West End. And God knows what it'll be like. Do you want to come?
No, thank you.
If I put a spurt on, I could just get that 4 o'clock bus.
Oh, I thought of taking a walk through the park.
Huh, more study. Half an hour in the library, an hour in the park. You should fly through your exams, if you don't have a breakdown first. Ward 16, Nurse Longhurst speaking.
Mr. Who? Mr. Duffy. Yes, he's had a peaceful night and he's quite comfortable. Yes, you may. Thank you. Bye.
That boy Aldous. Do you think there's anything really wrong with him?
Remains to be seen. By the time he's had blood tests, x-rays and anything else Dr. Ranjit has in mind for him.
That type of patient make it very difficult.
Yeah, well, I'm not breaking my neck to join his fan club either. But we are supposed to be detached.
He's so unappreciative.
No reason to bark at him, though, Sita.
Bark.
Well, you don't get anywhere with patients going on at them like that. Oh, doctor will be here soon. Hadn't you better get started on the medicine round?
All right, Mr. Kilshaw, nurse is coming.
All right, Mr. Kilshaw, just lay
I want
down
me
in bed
clothes.
quietly. No, you don't.
I want me
Did
clothes.
the nurse give him his injection?
Yes, a while back.
It's all right, Mr. Kilshaw, just lay there quietly for
I
a
want a
minute.
drink.
Did you
Want a
give him his
bookies.
insulin?
I'll
Yes,
put me
of
on.
course.
40 units.
You watch me
put me on.
prepare it.
Well, he shouldn't be like
I'm all
this.
right.
His diet, did you follow right up with
want a
his
drink.
diet?
I want a
God, I
drink.
must have...
Glucose, quickly. There's some in the office.
want a
It's all right,
drink.
Mr. Kilshaw. Yes, you can have a drink in a minute. Just lay there quietly. Want a hand?
Thank you.
Look, Sita, I had to tell Sister.
Yes,
If I'd covered up, it would only have come out later on.
suppose so.
You're not making it very easy for me, are you? Things were pretty hectic. Anyone could have made a mistake.
Anyone?
You always take everything so seriously. Anyway, I just wanted to say no hard feelings.
When I looked at that boy yesterday,
Keith,
I saw myself.
hey?
Obsessed with homework. No time for food or sleep.
I wouldn't go as far as...
Anorexia nervosa. I think I've stopped myself in time. Don't even know how it started. Two things have become quite separate in my mind. Hospitals and books. Sometimes it takes a shock to bring you to your senses.
Oh, well. All behind you now.
Is it?
Coming for a cuppa?
Yes, as soon as I've done Mr. Davis's BP.
See you up there then.
There was no need to apologize, by the way. In the same situation, I would have reported you. No mistake.